All right, dude.
We're rolling?
Yeah, we're live.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, actually.
This is what it looks like on the back side of this, huh?
Yeah. You want to put those on?
Yeah, put them on.
We'll chime ourselves in. Super loud. Vince turned everything up.
Oh, man.
This reminds me so much of that Joe Dirt.
Yeah, I got to rewatch that movie. See what part you're talking about.
Every time they get on he gets on the radio. Oh, we can kill this. Yeah, every time he gets on like the talk show or the radio, like this weird song kind of comes on like before he starts talking and telling a story.
Movie's so crazy. Haven't seen it in a while though. I got to rewatch it.
Yeah, same. Anyways, what's up, guys? Welcome back to the JBWM podcast. Today, I have my special guest, co-host. His name is Brian Solorzano, and he is my brother.
What's up? How's it going?
Let's get a round of applause.
Thank you, everybody. Thank you. Thank you.
Yeah, he's basically a legend.
I don't know about that, but.
Anyways, we could probably take these off right now.
All right, cool.
Yeah, cheers, man.
Cheers, dude.
It's good to finally have you like on the podcast.
Yeah, man. That is cool, dude. I've seen your last few episodes since you started back, and shit looks legit back here, man.
Yeah, thanks, man.
This whole little soundboard with little knobs and dials and everything.
Yeah, it's kind of professional now for the most part.
It looks good. I like this thing too. This thing's so easy to maneuver, and you can just like pick it up, flex it around.
Yeah, the cool thing about this is that I can connect two more of this if I wanted to. So we can have like four people on this.
Damn.
Yeah. It's pretty legit.
Yeah, dude. This thing's nice.
Yeah.
Well, thanks for having me. I'm excited to be here.
Yeah, man, of course. Been wanting to have you back on. You know, for people who don't know, we used to do a different version of a podcast, but we just didn't really get it up and running all the way. But it was me and him as co-hosts.
Yeah.
We used to call it T-Jabs, the Jay and Breezy show.
Yeah.
Yeah, but we haven't done that in a long time, and so it's good to finally have you back on
man.
And have it like where we can have it like this.
Dude.
A little bit more produced, and it's not just us talking.
No, it looks legit.
Yeah.
Looks cool.
So, yeah. Well, I know we've kind of already been hanging out and got stupid drunk last night, but what have you been up to, you know?
So recently quit my job. Yeah, round of applause for that. It was the yellow one. Huh?
Yeah. Turn the yellow one. There you go.
Yeah.
Hell yeah, man.
Yeah.
Pick it up.
Quit my job. It was a strategic move, not because I hated my job, not because I hated the people or anything like that. Decided to go back to college full time over at UNLV, University of Nevada, Las Vegas. So quit my job, going to school full time. Thankfully, I get the GI Bill. I'll be going when I go. Because over the summer, the credits work differently. So in the fall, when I do go back full time, I'll get about $1,800 monthly just to go to school. Tuition's paid, which is great. So
nice.
So that'll be my income for a while. So quit my job. I'm at home now. I get to spend more time with my wife, my son.
It's a beautiful thing, man.
It is, man.
I've been off of work now 3 weeks, basically, entirely, like full 3 weeks. I have 1 week left, and it's like, man, I don't ever want to go back to work.
Dude.
It's so nice to be at home and be able to spend time with your family like
man.
this. It's a blessing, really. So for you to be able to do it, and even for me to do it for as long as I've been able to do it, it's a wonderful thing.
Yeah, glad you've been enjoying your time, man. What have you been up to? You've been going to like parks, trails?
Yeah, I just been doing a lot of crack cocaine. And
yeah, that's good. Yeah. That's a new baby. You got to stay awake.
Yeah, I know. Yeah. The baby's got to stay awake too, so I give him
give him a hit.
Yeah.
That's good. That's good.
I wet his beak, every once in a while. No, Salt Lake City's been great, to us, and we love it out here.
Yeah.
So the weather is beautiful, at least right now during the summertime. But mostly I've just kind of been hanging out, like I said, really just playing with my kids. And, obviously baby Noah was born 2 weeks ago. So
yeah.
2 or 3 weeks ago.
Get to hold him, hang out with him, bond with him a little.
Yeah, all that help out too. Because for people who don't know, like when you have a newborn or a baby, like their alarm clock, their internal alarm clock is completely screwed up, and you gotta wake up like every 3 hours to feed him and stuff. So you're like sleep deprived, and it's kind of brutal. So it's it's nice to be able to help out with that and stuff.
Yeah, I remember when Toggle was first born. I remember the first day we brought him home, and it was the first night, and he was just crying and crying, and we were trying. We were first-time parents. We didn't know anything, so we tried using like those little sound thingy, like white noise thingies. Oh,
dude, Gloria was just talking to me about that yesterday, because I feel like whenever we put him down in the bassinet is when he starts going like, So I don't know if he just realizes like it just kind of went dead silent. So I feel like she's like maybe, the white noise thing could help him kind of.
Do you have one?
No, do you?
We might have an extra.
Oh,
one.
Did it work or no?
Oh, not that first night, dude. So. Yeah, so for those who are not parents, that first night was rough, man. I really thought, like, I was like, he's never going to stop crying. And it was like...
Shake him?
Yeah,
Shake him a little bit?
No.
Just kidding.
But it was like 1 a.m, dude, and me and Yessie were both, like, sleep deprived, right? I mean, we had stayed in the hospital for a couple of nights already. Yeah. We had first night back home, back with Toggle for the first time, and he just would not stop crying. And we were trying everything. We tried that white noise thing. We tried, like, some lights. We tried, like, rocking him, everything, dude. Everything, nothing worked until it was just like wah wah wah, and I was like, oh, he stopped. He stopped.
He ran out of batteries.
Yeah. I do not miss that. Me and Yessie are, talking about baby number 2, and I'm just like, it sounds cute because when Toggle was at, he's like 2 going on 3, it's like he's so cute. He's like playing with toys and everything, but I almost forgot like how rough those first like couple months are.
First part of it. Yeah. I think even up to like 6 months just to get them on a good sleeping schedule, because eventually, they'll sleep a little bit more often, but they'll still wake up at random times of the night. And so I think really it probably took like a whole year before Vincent, like now he sleeps all night, like throughout the night. Okay, so it's great.
Yeah, I would probably say about the same, like about a year. Yeah, like around that 6 month mark is when he started getting that routine. But I think for him to stay like the whole night by himself, especially because we're always like, we had the bassinet in our room, but we moved him to a crib like around 3 months, and since then he was in his own room and all that stuff. So for him to be asleep in his own room the whole night, like such a break for me and Yessie.
Yeah, that's the other thing that I kind of wish could have been able to do already, was to get Vincent to his own room. I think it's gonna be kind of hard later on now to try to kick him out.
It might be, but I do hear of a lot of other parents, like they co-sleep or whatever, and just find that like kind of like that exit to like, all right, time for you to
there's your room.
Yeah, here's your room. Yeah. So who knows? I mean, it just takes a little.
Eventually, because eventually he is gonna have to leave, because Noah's gonna take his spot.
Take his spot.
So, but parenting, man.
Parenting,
fun stuff.
Yeah, there's no like, I would say there's a wrong way to do it, but I wouldn't say there's like any right, like specifically right way to do it.
Yeah, I agree.
I think there's specifically wrong ways to do it, like shake.
Oh yeah. Wait, what? You're not supposed to shake him? Shut up!
Yeah, man, but I mean,
I think I feel like whenever you like, so now that I'm a parent and you're a parent, I feel like whenever I talk to other people or couples who are parents, I feel like there's always an instant bond, like, oh, you get it.
You've been through
you've been through the
you've been through the suck. I think that's why people in the military are so tight. Like they form a brotherhood, it's like 'cause they've all been through that shitty fucking whatever it might be.
Yeah, that makes sense. Like brothers in arms.
Yeah, type of thing. Yeah, I was walking Toggle around the neighborhood the other day. And I think I was telling you there's like a dad with like his 2 kids. And me and him like instantly were just like, oh, hey, what's going on, man?
Oh, really?
Yeah. Just like, hey, what's up? You got your kids too, huh?
Yeah. Like,
it's like, getting kind of later already. It was like 6 or 7. So like the sun was going down. It was like perfect. Well, in Vegas, it's like, it's not fucking scorching hot.
Yeah.
So that's like the prime time. So yeah. It's like you said, just instant, like, oh, yeah. Yeah, kids. You know what's up.
Just trying to get away from your wife, huh?
Yeah, but I have to bring the kids.
Yeah, I know. You got to weigh out your options here. That's hilarious.
Yeah, man.
Yeah. Yeah, well, shit. It's good to see you, man. It's good for you to, like I was telling you yesterday, like to make your way out here and, you know, still spend time and stuff. Like,
yeah, it's like a 5.5 hour drive. Then there's like the 1 hour difference, but
yeah,
you know, I'll probably head out later tonight. But I mean, like I said, it's not that bad. You know, the drive's not terrible. I'm not even. I dread it a little bit just because it is a drive, but
yeah, no.
I'm not like, oh my god, kill me, you know.
Yeah, I think if it was anything like anything more than like 8 hours, it starts to get a little rough. But like 5 to 7, I think that's the perfect amount.
Yeah.
I've actually before when I was living in Vegas, I actually drove out here, like I don't know 4 a.m, worked out here, and then drove back in the same day.
Oh damn.
So if you could do that, it's not too terrible for drive.
The longest drive I've ever made was from San Diego to Seattle.
Damn, how long was that?
So I set my alarm to wake up right at midnight. And so I set my alarm for midnight. Yeah, midnight. Woke up, used the bathroom, brushed my teeth. I already had my bags packed, so just threw them in the car. Went to the nearest gas station, filled up. And I got to Seattle at like 9:30 at night.
Oh shit!
Yeah, I basically just drove nonstop. I was by myself. Well, I did stop in Sacramento. I got to Sacramento. I was so sleepy, so I just pulled over to like a rest stop. Took like I would say like 2 or less hour nap. And then I called my mom and I was like, "Hey mom, just so you know, I'm going to, I was like, I probably should tell somebody."
Yeah.
Yeah. At the time I was single, so I didn't have anybody else to really tell. So I just, I called my mom. I was like, "Hey mom, just so you know, I'm gonna drive up to Seattle in case like you don't hear from me for some time." So after I woke up in Sacramento, I stopped for gas, and when I would stop for gas, I would stop for food at the same time, and I got there at like 9:30 at night.
Damn, you were just visiting.
Yeah, my homie Costa.
Costa.
Yeah, homie Costa. We had this whole
Costa Rica.
Yeah, we had this whole
Mickey Fresh.
No, Miggy's
Kyle Costa.
Yeah, Kyle Costa. Miggy's Miguel Costa. Hey, he actually just had a baby.
Yeah, I saw him. Dude, looks just like him.
Dude, yeah.
He had long hair and everything.
Yeah,
just like
dude,
him.
he's got long hair already. Yeah, they named him Winston. Thought that was a dope name. Yeah,
that's
Winston.
a cool name.
Winston Ignatius. It's like, damn.
Winston Ignatius.
Yeah,
that's quite the middle name,
right? Dude. When he told me, I was
sounds
like,
dope.
Man, dude, I know
Ignatius.
that's a cool name, man.
What's his last name?
Castaneda.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Winston Ignatius Castaneda.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Can't wait to meet him, little baby.
You still talk to him a lot?
Yeah, man. He's finishing up PA school here pretty soon. So yeah, man. He's gonna.
Damn, nice.
Got his. They've been married forever.
Yeah.
They've been married longer than I've known Yessie, so they've been married for a while.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
Damn.
Finally had their first baby. So shout out to them, to Casanedas, Tiffany, Miguel. If you're listening, congrats on the new baby. Winston, welcome.
Congrats, guys. Welcome to parenthood. I hope it's going as good for you guys as it's going for us.
Yeah.
Ah, shit. All right, man. Well, I have a second portion of what we do here.
All right, cool. What do we got?
We're going to move into current events.
Tight.
I don't have that many this week, but I have a few. And then I've picked out a video that we can watch at the end.
Okay.
So the first current event is, we talked about this the other day. The FDA moves to ban sales of menthol cigarettes. Public health experts say the proposal could save hundreds of thousands of lives, especially among black smokers. Not trying to be racist or anything, but
Well, you didn't write the article.
no, but I was about to say something that could be taken.
I'm about to say something that's racist.
It's like saying no homo, but just saying not racist. No racist.
No racist.
No racist, but black people. Just
But,
kidding.
I mean, the next line says 85% of whom use menthol products.
Yeah, and that's what I'm about to get at. If you ever hang out with black people who smoke cigarettes, they always have Newports or some type of menthol cigarette.
Yeah.
And that's not saying that just because I'm saying it. Like that's just something I've noticed.
I've noticed that a lot too.
Let's see. says the ban would most likely have the deepest impact on black smokers, nearly 85% of whom use menthol cigarettes, compared with 29% of white smokers, according to a government survey. If effective in reducing smoking, the ban could significantly diminish the burden of chronic disease and limit the number of lives cut short by one of the most hazardous legal products available. It's pretty cool, I guess. Are they only doing it just so black people stop smoking? That's what it sounds like.
Yeah, that is kind of what it sounds like. Does it say anything on there that's like, well, I mean, it says a hazardous legal product, but
I was thinking maybe because they like found out a new study that it turns your lungs into glass.
Oh, geez.
That's just that was like the old wives' tale that or myth that people would tell me that the menthol had like fiberglass in it or something, and it gets stuck in your lungs.
Jeez, that's crazy because it's we just smoke the Camel Crush.
I know. You know what's crazier than that?
What?
A cigarette sounds pretty good right now.
Dude, seriously.
Maybe we could have one after this.
Yeah. Okay, we'll just stop the podcast.
I know. We'll be right back.
We'll be right back.
Let's smoke right now. Damn, that does sound good.
Damn,
yeah.
but does it say when it's supposed to, take effect? Like, when are we gonna have they stopped making it and just whatever's on the shelves now are gonna just run
Doesn't
out?
look like they have an end date. I think it might just be a proposal for now.
Oh, a proposal.
The proposed ban was announced after a frenzy of lobbying by tobacco and retail interests. It is kind of crazy. Like, cigarettes literally kill you, right? If you're like a chronic smoker and you smoke all the time. But the government's like, yeah, go ahead.
Yeah.
But weed relaxes you and helps you and has so many great benefits. But the government's like, oh, hell no.
Yeah.
Not weed. Yeah.
Yeah. But I know with like the war on drugs, that goes back, many years.
Yeah, because there's, from what I hear from Joe Rogan, it has nothing really to do about the drug, but more about like the money.
Yeah, I think it was
like
like a political move, like way back when. I don't know the specifics, so I don't want to say anything like
same. I don't
crazy,
want
but yeah.
Just say that you can.
Damn. Well, that's crazy. So, ban on menthol cigarettes. So,
yeah.
I don't know. Might see menthol cigarette sales spike right now. Everyone's gonna start stocking up.
They're gonna buy them and then resell them for like $15 a pack.
Dude,
I could see that.
Yeah, I used to do that.
Oh yeah.
In Australia, what is it? Chewing tobacco was illegal.
Yeah, you used to sell the logs.
Yeah. Right? So no, my homie, he was like, "Hey man, there's like a huge market for." He was on deployment with a bunch of Marines, and so what I would do is I would get the Pringles. I would fucking open it up. I would take out like the top, 10 chips or whatever. Stick a fucking whole log of chewing tobacco. Why?
Because it's illegal out there.
It's illegal out there.
Chewing tobacco.
Yeah, it's either
cigarettes too.
I don't think cigarettes are, but they have like pictures of fucking I don't know, just crazy looking lungs or something like that. Just anything to deter you from smoking. I mean, obviously people still do it, but I think chewing tobacco specifically was it's either ridiculously expensive or it's actually just completely banned. So what I would do, I'd just send him fucking
that's dope.
Pringles loaded with fucking chewing tobacco.
They would just get stuck in customs one day. They're like, opening up. It's like, really? Chewing tobacco?
Yeah. I was just wondering because, man, the weight of the thing.
How do you ship it? Just FedEx?
Well, the USPS, they have these convenient little white boxes, and if it fits, it ships for one flat rate.
Even across the
because
sea?
It's what do they call it? Not like a PPO. I forget what it's called. But it's basically you're sending it to a military address.
Oh,
yeah,
okay.
Because they're gonna charge me an arm and a leg. I remember the first time I did it, I was like, yeah, I'm sending it to Australia. He's like, yeah, it's gonna be like $100. I was like, what the fuck? Yeah. It should be like $10, And then I told him, I was like, I'm sending it to a base. And he's like, oh, that's different.
He's like, oh, that's free.
Yeah. Yeah, basically, yeah.
Oh, that's cool. Yeah. All right, let's move on. Let's see what else we got.
What else we got?
All right. This one is, Colin Kaepernick?
I do know Colin Kaepernick. Okay.
Say sources. Colin Kaepernick, this is from ESPN. Colin Kaepernick, if you don't know who Colin Kaepernick is, he used to be a quarterback for the 49ers. and he started this huge controversy where whenever they sang the national anthem, he would take a knee, which people found very disrespectful and unpatriotic, which I can kind of see why. I guess his stand on it was that he was just trying to protest in a way against black equal rights.
I think it was black equal rights and police brutality.
Police brutality, right? That was, yeah.
Yeah, if I remember correctly.
So there was a whole big old controversy about that. I think that's why ultimately he got kicked out of the NFL.
I don't know if it was he got kicked out or just nobody wanted to sign him or something like that.
It's just too much baggage with his name.
Yeah, exactly.
All right, let's keep reading this. Colin Kaepernick's workout with Las Vegas Raiders, positive, but no deal imminent.
So he worked out with the Las Vegas Raiders then, huh?
Yeah. Actually, I think who's their quarterback now? Carr?
Derek Carr, yeah.
They're not getting rid of him, right?
I don't think they're going to get rid of Carr, no.
I'm pretty sure I saw another post somewhere, like a headline where it says that Colin Kaepernick will even play a second string.
Oh,
he doesn't care. He just wants to get back into the NFL.
Back in the NFL, yeah. I read that same thing, that he's just like, fit me on the bench somewhere. Just get me back in there.
Which I think is very odd because I don't know if you saw the it was like a little 8-part series maybe about his life that he put on Netflix. Did you ever watch that?
No, I never watched that.
You should watch it. It's pretty good, but also it kind of makes you feel like Colin Kaepernick is kind of like a little bitch, to be honest.
Oh, really?
Yeah, because in that 8-part series, he does like a reenactment where he compares the NFL to like slave owners and like a slave auction. Like, oh, look at this black guy. He has like great genetics. Blah, blah, blah. I can sell him off to this. Like, so how are you gonna do that and compare the NFL to like slave ownership and then just want to really want to go back into the NFL?
Really want to get back into it.
Super contradicting to me.
Yeah, I mean that plus I've never tried out for a professional sport or anything like that, but I mean a lot of these guys like dedicate their whole lives to it. Like it's like, yeah, look at my genetics, yeah, look at my stats, look how fast I can run.
Exactly. It's not even a fair comparison if you ask me. Like slave ownership, get paid millions of dollars to play football, and be set for the rest of your life, and maybe like generational wealth. Yeah, doesn't make any sense.
Yeah, I agree. And then things are always contractual. Things are like they sign contracts. You always see like, oh, $56 million contract, and it's like it's a contract. Like you know what you're signing up for, and if you don't know what you're signing up for, then don't sign it. Yeah. And if you know what you're signing up for, but don't agree with the terms, then also don't sign it. It's like what do you want? You want to be in the NFL? Do you want to make the millions of dollars?
Or you can just have a normal job and not be a slave or whatever to the NFL.
You won't be a slave to the NFL, but I mean, you're gonna work for a corporation.
Be a slave to a corporation. No matter what, we're all slaves for the most part.
Yeah, dude.
I think it's pretty interesting. I don't know what's going to come of it.
I think it's interesting because I do know like the Raiders previously have said that they admire Derek Carr. They don't want to get rid of him.
I mean, he's been doing good for them. I feel like the last.
They had a winning season last season, didn't they?
Yeah, made it to the playoffs.
They did make the playoffs, right? Yeah. So, I feel like Derek Carr's doing good. Hopefully, that doesn't make Derek Carr feel like anybody's stepping on his toes. With Kaepernick trying out, working out.
Actually, right here it says the Raiders considered Kaepernick's workout a positive. A source said Las Vegas could be looking for another passer to serve as the backup for Derek Carr. Okay, so he will be backup for sure. Despite trading the former New England Patriots quarterback Jarrett Stidham and signing Nick Mullins. So Nick Mullins is their backup right now?
I thought it was, what's his name? Marcus Mariota.
Oh, okay. That might be. I'm not sure what I'm reading here, actually.
Well, they got like multiple backups, right?
Yeah, it'd probably be like third string, fourth string. I don't know. I guess if he can get back in, good for him.
But
just don't complain about it afterwards.
Yeah. I agree with that. Don't complain. Don't be like, I'm a Vegas Raider now, but fuck the NFL, or anything like that.
Yeah, and just start causing problems.
Yeah.
If you want to protest, that's fine, but
yeah, I mean, I agree with that too because, I was in the Navy and I was in the military. I see the flag, I feel some type of way about it. And
yeah.
Yeah, but if you want to take a knee during the national anthem, maybe I won't take a knee for the national anthem, but if you want to take a knee, I mean that's fine. Now, if you get a $56 million contract and it says you will stand during the national anthem, then don't take a knee.
Yeah, then stand.
Yeah, just stand. Yeah. But I mean, if it's not in your contract, you want to protest. You want to. Yeah. I mean, it's a silent protest. He's not in the middle of the. He's not on the 50-yard line with like a
just
picket
screaming,
sign.
"Fuck America!"
Yeah. I mean, he's just he wants to take a knee or something. I mean, that's fine. Let him take the knee. Don't be like, oh my God, look at him. He doesn't want to stand. Yeah. Yeah. That's just my take on it.
Yeah, I mean, I agree. We'll see where this goes. We'll probably have to recap this later on, see if
the Vegas Raiders, the Las Vegas Raiders specifically, they've had a wild history already. Yeah, they had Henry Ruggs fucking speeding, going, what was it, like 150?
Right. He got in that car accident.
Rear-ended, killed some lady and her dog.
The first gay NFL player came out, right? It was on the Raiders team.
I think. Yeah, I don't know about that one. You might be right, okay. But I'm not.
I heard something.
I do. And then John Gruden, the head coach, he came out with all those racist allegations and all this stuff. So man.
So it's been the whirlwind for them.
Yeah, for the Las Vegas Raiders.
Yeah. But despite that, they've actually still been doing good.
They've been doing good. Yeah. And, again, kudos to Derek Carr for putting up a winning record, and everybody else on the Renfro, the tight end, was doing good. Or no, he was the tight end.
Yeah,
because he took over for what's his name? I think you had him on your fantasy.
I think I had him for a small second. I can't remember his name right now though.
I'm drawing a blank on his name too.
Same. There's just so many players to remember.
Yeah, I know, man. And that's the thing about fantasy football. It's like yeah.
Well, like right now, I just from playing fantasy football, I know a lot more players' names. Like I know D Knox from the Bills.
Yeah.
I think Beasley is also on the Bills. Sonny Michael.
That was
running back for
the Rams.
Yeah.
Who actually, second string for my running back was Henry. No, not Henry. No, I'm thinking the same guy.
Oh, you had Kelsey.
No, that was my tight end.
That's your tight end.
I had oh man, I'm drawing a hella blank on him. He was like the starting running back for the Rams. Got injured, and then right. I told you, I was like, yo man, my running back just got injured. You should pick up this guy.
Yeah, dude. He scored me so many points.
He scored a hella points for you.
George Kittle too, 49ers.
Kittle,
He got injured like the very first week, I think, and then he was out for like 10 weeks, and then I just gave him up.
Yeah.
And then everyone started dogging on me because
should have traded him.
Like, I didn't know we were just.
You should have just traded him, man.
I don't know. We're all just giving away our first round picks, like.
Yeah, man. But it's tough, when they're injured like that, and you're just like, do I keep you on my bench? Do I,
Yeah, it's tough. Yeah, because people are constantly getting injured, so you got to keep trying to get new people.
That's like I did fantasy basketball before I ever did fantasy football. Mm-hmm. And that one, like, I kept the same squad almost the entire season, Like, I just made lineup changes when, like, they didn't play a game. They were off one day or whatever. That was the only time I made lineup changes. But other than that, I was like, dude, even people were, like, sending me trade requests. I'm like, no, I'm good. I got a solid squad here,
And you won that $1,000, right?
No, that was the March Madness tournament. That was a different thing. That one was all luck, if I'm being honest. But
well, shoot.
Fantasy football, I feel like it's like injured or questionable or fucking. I had Henry Ruggs, so
or COVID.
COVID.
I feel like what? Yeah. Got abducted by alien.
Yeah, dude, seriously, man. All right, man.
Yeah, all right. Let's move on. This one, I hate having to talk about this again. Like last week. I don't know if it was last week or the week before. It might have been 2 weeks ago now, but one of my topics or current events was the Buffalo shooting in New York. Mm-hmm. And I remember saying literally after I got done saying that this is not going to stop probably. I think literally the very next day, there was another shooting that happened, I think somewhere in like Los Angeles or California. I don't know if you heard about this one. It was an Asian man who went into a church and shot up some people there.
Oh, no, I did not hear about that.
Yeah, but look, I think he only killed like 2 or 3 people. Still 2 or 3 many. 2 to 3 too many, but at least that one wasn't as bad. And then like a week later again, this Texas thing happened. I'm just going to read it a little bit. Alfred Garza was outside Robb Elementary School on Tuesday as the massacre unfolded. trying to stay calm even as other parents were panicking so authorities could do their job like they asked us to. Hoping they could quickly get his daughter out of harm's way, inside an 18-year-old man or an 18-year-old gunman shot and killed 19 children and 2 teachers. A bloodbath that cost the life of Garza's 10-year-old daughter. That's so sad. I don't even know what I would do. Now, after the news conference, authorities gave Friday, revealing that the first officers entered the school more than an hour before the gunman was killed. Garza said he's in disbelief. It doesn't take a genius to figure out that it just took too long to get in there. And, had they gotten there sooner and someone would have taken immediate action, we might have more of those children here today.
Yeah, man, yeah, man. That one's tough,
Yeah.
I know, Helen's a teacher. Our sister Helen, she's a teacher. I kind of asked her like what she thought about this. I was like, would you want to carry a gun with you? Would you want like your peers, the other teachers, to obviously like be trained and like know how to operate it, how to handle it, how to proper gun safety, gun control. Do you think that's something that you would kind of like solve this problem, mitigate this problem? And she said no. I mean, she's like, I'm there to teach. I'm not there to like defend.
I'm not here. I didn't sign up for combat.
Yeah,
exactly. When I became a teacher.
Yeah.
I was thinking that too. I was like, yeah, people say, oh yeah, just arms teachers, like, or arm the teachers. I'm like, well, what if teachers don't want to get armed?
Yeah.
Like, some people don't even believe in guns like that.
Yeah. So like my mom, our mom, she gets sweaty palms just thinking about guns, and it's true. It's like what do we do as a nation? I feel like this is now a public health crisis. It's a health crisis because people are dying.
Yeah.
It's like cancer, AIDS, coronavirus. It's a health issue, and when coronavirus, the government was like, all right, well, let's start these mandates. Let's mask up, social distance, vaccines, all this stuff, mandates, and I just feel like with these shootings in Buffalo and LA and Uvalde, Texas. What mandates are you going to do now? Like, how are you going to mitigate this now? It's like,
I think it's a tricky thing. I think there's just way too many guns out there now. So I feel like if there were just going to be like more gun control, I think that's too late now. Like, it's not going to work.
No, you're right. But it's kind of like going back to that menthol thing. It's like, what do? Sorry about that. Do you just keep them on the shelves and let them run out? Or I mean, the guns that are already in people's homes, like I own a gun, you own a gun, like those ones. This is what I would propose. I'm not a fucking politician by any means. Yeah. Like I don't even know how lawmaking really works, but like this is what I would do as a government intervention. I wouldn't put like, I don't know what the word is, like hurdles per se on obtaining a gun, because then people are going to be like, my Second Amendment, this and that. So what I would do as like the government is work with the gun stores and give gun stores a tax break if they, the public entity, if they put up hurdles, not hurdles so much as like, we'll only sell you a gun if you, do a background check, a mental health check, and I don't know, something else maybe. But
then you know what they probably should do now too? Do like a social media check.
Yeah.
Like
that'd be great.
God's honest truth. I don't know how they could. I don't know how they would, figure out if they have a social media or how to even like find someone's social media. Mm-hmm. But almost everyone has social media now. And this kid, this 18-year-old one who did it in Texas, I think if you looked at his social media, you could tell this dude was a freak. Like, you could tell he was fucked in the head.
Really?
I've seen pictures of him like wearing dresses and stuff, and it's not like there's anything wrong with wearing dresses, but just the way he is dressing himself, and you can just tell he was a very dark individual. If you ask his like people that knew him, like quote unquote friends, said that he would like hurt animals. So I think beyond doing like the background check, mental health check, they should do who does this person know and how do they feel about him check.
Yeah. So yeah, I know that one. Like, I heard stories like people who want to get like into the FBI, like CIA, they do like they send like kind of like a scout, like they go and they knock on your neighbor's door, like, hey, what do you think of Jim Bob over here? You know, like is he pretty normal? You know,
should we give him a gun?
Yeah, exactly, that kind of thing. But I mean, I feel like that's gonna be way too much of the government stepping in. People are gonna protest that left and right.
Yeah.
But
I'm saying it's tricky because
it's
like
a tricky
what do you do?
thing,
Because
yeah.
there's a lot of people who see things in different ways, and
yeah,
like I don't want people to take away my guns. Cause
No,
I said, I
no.
think it's too late now. Like I feel like I need
Yeah.
my gun to protect myself
Exactly,
and my family. So I don't know. I just hope this kind of stuff stops happening.
yeah. I mean,
It's tragic, and it makes me feel on edge now. Like even going to Walmart or the market, it's like,
Yeah.
I bring my stuff with me now because
yeah,
just never know. Super unfortunate.
yeah, it is. Yeah.
Well, all right, that's enough of that. It's too sad. Let's bring up the energy. So here's a video I picked out. You
Oh,
put-
tight! I can put my cocoa melons on.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
We'll do a sound check to make sure you
Oh, hello. Yep.
can hear yourself or hear this video actually.
Man, everyone really does look great tonight. Jeremy, I saw you on the red carpet. Looks like you lost those last few pounds. Angela, looks like you picked up that bit of weight Jeremy dropped. Could have been a carrot in that dress, but I guess you brought pumpkins back in season tonight. Good thing there's no fairy godmother around. You'd be carting Cinderella off to the ball. Oh, what's this? Elijah taking the stage. Oh!
Whoa, what is this real or what?
Wow. Elijah Lewis just slapped the heck out of me.
Don't you ever talk about my wife that way.
Relax, my friend. It was just a joke. I'm a comedian, Elijah. You know how it is. No disrespect. Nice! Man, everyone really does
that
look
was
great.
like spot on.
Trippy, right? And actually, if he would, as the video would have played a little bit longer, then you would hear him actually say, "Keep my wife's name out your mouth."
Oh, no.
To the T. Like, what the fuck? So this came up the other day. I saw it. Actually, no, Gloria sent it to me. Yeah, basically it says, now we know Will Smith copied an old movie. And, I mean, I don't know what movie this is. I'll have to look into it. But, yeah, what do you think about this? I don't even know what to think about it.
I know, that's like to the T, word for word. Like, I mean, the
Even
jokes
says
are different, obviously, but
different names, Elijah, Will Smith.
yeah.
But just walked up there, smacked him. He happens to be a comedian too.
The exact same, like the way he puts his adjusts his
everything.
coat and walks up, slaps him, and then he says, "Whoa, he slapped the hell out of me."
Yeah, just like Chris Rock said, Will Smith just smacked the shit out
yeah,
of me. Yeah, I don't know. That's
That's-
pretty interesting.
yeah. We got to figure out what movie this is.
Yeah, I'll have to look it up, and if I find what movie this is, I'll talk about it next time on the podcast.
Yeah.
But I don't know. I mean, this is like, are we living in the Matrix? Because so like something like this happens, and then what is the show called? The Simpsons. Like they kind of made episodes too, where it kind of happens to the T too,
Yeah,
where Donald Trump is like going down the escalator.
the
or
escalator.
something.
Like I think the way he like crunches his hand as he's going down.
There's a sign someone's holding, it falls down just like it did in real life. So,
Dude, crazy.
yeah, who knows? Who knows if this is all a simulation or not?
Yeah, some people would say leaning more like it is a simulation, like what we live in.
I think if you ask like experts or people who are professionals in some field, I forgot what it is, they say it's more likely that we are in a simulation than we're not.
Yeah, exactly. It's just nuts.
Yeah, I know.
It is nuts, but
Anyways, man, that's all I have for us today. I usually try to keep everything about 30 minutes. So
Oh, cool,
we're
yeah.
pretty much there.
yeah.
Thanks for
Dude.
being on here, bud.
Dude, happy to be here, man. This was great. And here, let me take these out there just a little short, but Cheers, brother.
Cheers, man. Thanks. All right,
Yeah.
peace out, guys.
See you guys.